needed here? Tell me, is it just another waste of time? I'm ready for the last frontier, but I'm never getting ready for the tunnel and the lights. Thought I heard a whistleblower blowing in the wind, but in fact it was a city goer standing on the bench saying, hey, you could be in my religion. I said, okay, whatever you say, as long as I've still got some time left to play. Are you really the one? Is this really the place? The only thing I never really had was faith, but no, don't think I've got the vision. And no, 'cause music's my religion.
Well, welcome to Mods, Mohawks and Moshpits. That was the Shadows of the Silhouettes. That is a song called Religion is a Drug. This is a quick message just to say that this episode is the audio recording of Robbo's festival build-up, which consists of Robbo and Liam building a mod day, myself and Robbo building a punk day, and Liam and myself building the metal rock day. Yeah, there's a few sound issues with this one. It's one of them things. We thought it was too good of an episode, though, just to stick it to the bin. So we wanted to get it out there. We apologise for them in advance. That has been worked on, and going forward, we shouldn't have any more of them kind of technical difficulties, as they call it. Just while I'm on, you know, if you could just go over to TikTok, give Mods, Mohawks and Moshpits a follow, give us a like, get on there. Same with Facebook, go over to the page. Again, Mods, Mohawks and Moshpits, again, a follow, and the same with Instagram. Anything that you see, guys, if you don't mind, just, you know, give it a share, give it a like, give us a comment. Is there anything you want us to do for you guys, whether it's a song review, album review, whatever? We're up for it. It's what we want. It's what we want to do. So, yeah, just enjoy the episode. It is available on all your streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, Acast, Amazon. It's out there. You know, get it downloaded, get it listened to, give us a review. The Shadows of a Silhouette is going to see us out now with Religion is a Drug. Take care. Come, yeah.
I was the fire and you were the light. Together we can burn like this all night. So I'm coming for my faith, now stride. Religion is a drug and it's a drug I don't buy. Oh yeah.
Moshpits podcast. Look at I mashed it first attempt.
I was going to say, he did it. He did it. We didn't. He did
I'm
it.
joined today by the gorgeous Liam. Say hello.
Hello.
Great Duck, how are we doing?
I'm alright. I'm a bit fucking pissed on these non-alcoholic beers.
Living the dream. Also,
It's all in the
I'm also
mind.
joined by Derby's finest, Brendan. How we doing, mate?
How you doing, pal? You alright?
I'm alright. Right, boys.
Good.
We've been hit a bit of controversial over the last few weeks. I thought we'd do something a bit fun today, something a bit different. The clocks have just gone back, sun is shining, or they've gone forward. The sun is shining, what do we start thinking now the sunshine is here? Festival season. In an ideal world, we'd all like to do our own festival, let's be honest. So I'd like to do the first ever Mods, Mohawks and Mosh Festival, which means Mods will be the Friday, Mohawks are going to be the Saturday, and Moshpits are going to be Sunday. It's going to consist of 7 bands on each day. One problem we're going to have with this, because I'll start with the first day, with the Mods being end subject, he's going to have no say on who goes on any of the lineup. He's just going to judge me and you, Liam, on the 7 bands we put in that spot. Same as me with the Moshpit, same as you with the punk. This is how we're going to go down. Do you like the example? It's 7, obviously, your own, which is 1 hour. Then you've got probably New Kids on Block, the upcoming stuff. And then you'll have another known to be upcoming star. I would put in 4th place, but gold, someone who's been around for a long time. Okay. Never an headliner, but always there.
It's going to
And your
fucking give me
future
that
headliner, followed by your big bang. So you can't just pick 7 massive acts. You've got to think about it of young guys, a few older guys, and then hit it with your big. So let's go off to a flyer, shall we? We're going to start with Brendan's Mods Day. He can get a say. He's good. Well, you can hear because we're seeing him going to struggle with mods. Like I'm going to struggle with pump, whatever. But you don't get saying who goes in this lineup. You can have your 10 pence worth. But that is it. It's down to Liam to fill your mod slot.
So so just to clarify, Brendan says what he wants, and then we say what we want. Oh, okay.
No, I don't get a say. Or do I get a say? And then I take it. Then when we do the metal slot, then me and Liam are picking that lineup, and then obviously me and you, Sam, are picking the punk lineup. Yeah, is that what we're doing? Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm game. I'm game. I know enough. I know 7 metal bands. I know more than 7, and yeah, I'm happy with that then. So yes, yeah, and the same with. Can we do punk and ska for Liam 7? Yeah, I'm happy with that then. So yes. Right, so, but I do think that the mods should be on Sunday because it's the bigger genre.
No, but it just goes with the name. So you're unlucky pal. So,
Right, let's go. I'm game. Yeah, you do get it. Of course, you get it. Right, I'm just really looking forward to listening to you two for the next 10 minutes. To be fair,
I think I get it.
yeah, I think both of you are going to be good at this. To be fair,
I like mod music. I used to, you know. Yeah, it's quite easy. I mean, I'm just this. So, I mean, obviously to warm up any festival, you're supposed to start off with a really, really a good freaking like. Okay, I really want to go to that day. So you would do something, but you wouldn't do something too crazy. So you would do. Oh my god.
Right, I know I'm allowed my 10 pence worth. Am I allowed to suggest an opener? Just for you guys, you can shoot it down.
You can only suggest once though.
Oh, right.
And that's it.
Really?
Is that right? Yeah, you can only have one. You only get 7% of the say.
Oh, so I can only say one band out of the whole 7. I'm gonna have to save it for the. Oh, I don't know because I think you guys will pick a good headliner.
Okay, let me start with mine.
Go on then.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I think the 7 should be. For
Okay.
the mods.
Go.
Start off with the Jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too big, not too small. Yeah, as your opener, the Jam. You know, they're quite big, but you don't want to. You know, you want to start off big, but not too big, right? Then you slow it down. You go to the Kicks.
Yeah, that's not a bad chart.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Do you not think they're too big to be low?
No, the Kicks were they were good, but they weren't massive. They were big, but they weren't massive. And then this is the bit where I'm struggling with. I know the next 3. it's trying to find a middle one. I would, right, before you're not allowed to argue, you're not allowed to say anything. I would use Lulu. All right, she was mod fucking woman number 1, right? I would stick Lulu in, all right?
Yeah, but wouldn't that take your old but gold spot?
Actually, no, forget that. We're actually going to go with. I'm going to go with Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. Yeah, I'm going to go with Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. Then I would go. I know the next 2. Oh my god, I've got a really good next 2 one. Like next 2. Shit. This is tough, man. This is tough. This is really tough.
This is this is when you put someone in there for a long time. So you're like your radio time. Someone not been around for a while. Maybe.
See,
The
so
Doors.
this is okay. So yeah, so I was actually going to go with it wasn't Libertines. So I was going to go with so Noel High Flying Birds, then the Who, then knock it back down.
The Who's not a bad shout.
To Liam Gallagher.
But the problem is the Who headliners.
Then you smack.
Thinking, right? I need to put some content in for you lads because I think no. What I'm going to say is, and you're looking for a festival, so you're building the Jam and the Kinks. I agree with, you know, opening up your day, and Noel Gallagher in there. Yeah, fair enough. But you're missing bands like The Enemy. They're not huge. But they should they be opening the day?
Well, no, this is it. So you've got the Who. You're like, oh my god, fucking that's amazing. I've got Liam Gallagher now. So this is the time where you can go and have an hamburger or something. Do you know what I mean? But you know, you want to go and see Liam Gallagher, but you know, but you need to stay at the main stage. So I would. It's too many, but this is way too many. I tell you what. That's what I'll do. Right. Okay. So I would. Are you ready? So Bren. So what's my number one?
So you've opened up with a jam.
Perfect. Next.
Kinks.
Perfect. Next.
Noel Gallagher.
Perfect. Next.
The Who.
The Who. Okay. So we're going to take off the Who. We're going to put Johnny Marr in. Yeah. And then we're going to do the Ocean Colour Scene. Okay. Ocean Colour Scene. Yeah. Ocean Colour Scene. Then I would put in. I've got two left, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I'd put the Who. And then I'd put the Rolling Stones. There you go, that's my lineup.
Right, so you're not having Liam Gallagher at your mod festival. Okay.
No.
That is, I would pay to see that. I would go a little bit different.
I know it sounds easy, but before your headline, you've got an opener, right? So you've got someone under your opener. Like you have someone like James in there, to bring in your big band. Who's going to bring it down before it smashes it out of the park. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you feel about that. Though.
Yeah, but maybe the Preachers as well, Radix Street Preachers in there. Stereophonics. Yeah, that would sell. But I mean, the Who supporting Rolling Stones. I would rather see the Who and the Rolling Stones than I would see the Oasis.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I've wrote mine down. I've already seen the Who. I've not seen the Rolling Stones. I've written. Can I tell you my 7 now? Right, so I would have opened up with The Enemy, and then would have gone with the Cortinas. Then I would have gone Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, James, Ocean Colour Scene, Liam Gallagher, and then ending up with the Stone Roses.
Ooh. I didn't think about the Stone Roses. That's a good call.
And to be fair, taking that step of size of bands and stuff. But yeah, good. It's a good subject. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to me and someone else talking about their fucking Mohawks or Moshpits. But the Libertines, again, we will probably look back at this in 2 hours' time and think, oh, why didn't I say
Johnny
them?
Marr would be perfect, like a balance in the middle.
I mean, you're putting Johnny Marr in there. Why don't you put the fucking Smiths in there and have Morrissey and Johnny Marr back together? So yeah, I'm going to Liam's festivals.
So my opener would be someone like the Libertines. I'd bring in someone old fashioned next. Maybe someone like the Doors. Bring in the older guns. Just after a newer band and older band, you've got that nice little mix going on. You want someone in there that's really going to lighten up the mood. So it sounds nuts, but I'm going to chuck in someone like the Levelers, just as a filler. A bit happy, everyone's moving, drinks kicked in. And obviously, after that, I went same as you. I went Ocean Colour Scene. And then after that, I would do James to bring the mood down, nice steady songs before the massive pop, where I'm going to pull out Oasis back together first time. 30 years.
I was thinking exactly the same.
Now we get to go on to the punky side of the festival, the more dirty, the more nitty gritty, the smelly side. Here we are, we're on to Saturday. We've all just woke up, smashed a can of Stella for breakfast. It's been warm, it's been the sunshine all day. You're walking in with haze, and I'm going to chuck an opener in here, and this is just because you want something fast, something new, something exciting, and I'd chuck Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes in as an opener. I don't know where you are, Bren. I'm making you do some research.
And I've opened my can, and I'm on my way down to see Joy Division, which are post-punk thing. So I'm gonna. That would be my one there, Joy Division to start the day nice and love will tear us apart again, and then get into the control and transmission and stuff, and that would be my opener for the punk day Saturday.
So that'd be a 12-1 slot, would it? I'm happy with that. Obviously, Frank Carter, for me, he's just come off the stage. Everyone's wild, headaches have gone. Alcohol, beer, water's going all over the place. Who comes out? No one expects it. Newfound Glory.
Oh, that is a good call. They're fucking brilliant live as well.
But you've gone from
really,
mentally
really
fast and rapid to suddenly more melodic. Everyone can sing along.
Yeah,
everyone can sing along songs. They do a good couple of covers that everyone's going to know the words to. That's it for me. That's where I am.
That's not bad.
I don't know them, so I can't really comment on it. I just went for only because I've got into them recently, and I think they'd be good. You've got Joy Division that's you've just woke up, you've come down, they've just got you in the mood. And then I don't think they're a huge band, but I'd have Rancid on next.
Definitely, they're a must at a punk festival.
I can't really comment on obviously Newfound Glory because I don't know them. So I'm sorry about that.
Great band. Yeah, have a listen, mate.
Yeah,
right.
I've wrote them down. So yeah, I'm happy to listen. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to mention a band now. I haven't even heard him mention he's a punk band, so I don't know if he even likes them or not. I quite like them. Dead Kennedys, who are coming on next for me.
I love the Dead Kennedys.
We're doing that old nitty gritty proper punk side
really,
now.
Really good band.
And I keep going with that, and Rancid will be coming on straight after Dead Kennedys for me. So you just you're keeping that pace, you're keeping that speed, you're keeping that heat.
Yeah.
Where are you with your next two, Brendan?
Yeah, so
I'll be
you won't want to leave, would you?
I want to go to the toilet. I won't want to lose my spot.
So Rancid have just finished their set. Everyone's singing along, jumping along. But now I'm going to bring out a skate punk band to keep the sing song going. I've got.
This is the fourth side.
This is third. This is third.
I did third and fourth. I did
third.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do third, and I think there's 4 bands that are better for my festival. But I want the sing song to carry on. I want the good vibes. So after Rancid, I'm going to bring out Blink 182.
Oh, okay. Bit early on in the day for a bit of Blink.
Not.
I was going to say that a bit early there.
No, not for me. I've got my list. I'm pretty happy with where I'm going with it, to be honest with you. So yeah, Blink 182, and then after Blink 182, again, I'm just going to keep the party going. I'm classing them as a post-punk band. You guys might. I think the garage punk. I think they are a post-punk band. I'm going to bring out Kurt Cobain and Nirvana.
That's a curveball in a punk side.
They're not. I think they can be classed as punk. I think they can be classed as post-punk for sure, for definite.
Grunge.
Yeah, but who else is grunge? Who else is grunge?
Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Who else? Well, that's 3 bands. I don't believe the grunge was ever a scene.
It was massive.
I really don't.
It was fucking huge, man.
Massive.
It wasn't around long, but it was grunge.
Huge.
But you're not going to have a grunge festival, are you? I'm bringing Nirvana out for me. Fucking.
You do that.
I don't know. I've never heard of one.
America, very American.
I tell you, you'd listen to the Pixies, they're grunge.
Right then, I'm bringing out fucking the Ramones because you won't let me have Nirvana. I'm bringing the Ramones out after Blink 182.
That's big shit. That's a big hit.
That is.
I'm happy with my 7, mate. I wanted Nirvana in there, but I'll swap them to the Ramones because you guys aren't happy. So.
It's your list.
Yeah.
If you want to bring
So
Nirvana
who's your-
out, it just won't work in a punk festival. That's what I'm saying. It won't.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the Ramones out. Yeah.
Bringing the Ramones.
This is very difficult slot. This is someone you think one day is going to be an headliner. This is usually the part where you think another 5-10 years they're going to be running the show. And for me, we've mentioned them a bit, but I don't think we get enough recognition for how good they are. And it's soft play.
That's a good call. Oh, they don't get enough recognition.
I think another 5-10 years they could be headlining any festival, and I do agree that.
Oh, they will be. They will be.
Yeah, but because they did the
Already
name
up
change,
there.
they lost a lot of following with the name change.
Yeah, I stopped listening to it because I didn't know about the name change.
That's the beauty of punk. You found them again, without having to be told.
So happy about them again.
Right. So we've had Joy Division. We've had.
Remember, this is the band that's going to lead you up to the next 2 acts. The 2 acts to me are the most
Okay.
important.
So we've had Joy Division. We've had Rancid. We've had Blink 182. We've had the Ramones. You've all been jumping about. You're a bit sweaty, a bit tired. Could do with a nice little sing-song now and a drink, and maybe a joint. I'm going to bring out the Pogues.
You're just playing for votes here, Bren. That's just dirty play. That.
I'm bringing out the Pogues.
That's fucking.
And the Pogues are going to play an hour set, and everyone's going to be singing along, and they're going to have the time of their lives. Ready for the next 2 to come out and smash it out of the park.
The fucking Ramones.
Do you know the problem is, right? You both just think you've got an endless supply of money here.
Yeah.
You're outdoing me with money.
You didn't give us a fucking budget.
No, fine. That's the way you go. I'm more realistic with my
That's
lists,
good.
to be honest. But that's fine. If you want to outdo me and undercut me and fucking give me some of that. Blood before water and all that. Yeah. Fuck yes, I'm gonna play.
What? And who's your number 6 then?
Headline. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go for Blink 182. Let's get the party going now. Let's fucking get them going.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone
Call on the Blink.
old school. That's why I bought Blink 182 out, because I prefer the older style punk than to this American pie kind of punk music. So my number after the Pogues, everybody's fucking off their heads. Everyone buzzing. They've just seen Shane McGowan give the performance of a lifetime, and out comes Joe Strummer and the Clash.
The Ramones, the Pogues, and then the Clash. Fucking hell. Is it called Boner Festival?
It's called
Don't
it's called
forget, you've
Baby's
got
Arm
Newfound
Festival.
Glory, Dead Kennedys, and Rancid all coming out in a banger.
That would be a fucking sick gig.
Is there any input you want at this point, Liam?
That would be so good as
Go on,
well.
then, who's-
I've got my list. I'm going to tell you my list after.
Who's your headliner
Signs
then,
off.
Sammy? Yeah, I'm gonna. It's just the fucking guys that fucking rule the punk world, mate. It's the Sex Pistols. They're closing the fucking Saturday night, mate. Everyone's going to be smashed out of their head. Everyone's going to go back. Everyone's going to go back up towards the tent, smashing all the burger bars up on the way back, and fucking tipping toilets over and stuff, and getting back to the campsite and having a massive party till fucking 6 a.m.
And then, did you ever watch the live of Hammersmith, the Sex Pistols gig in 2007? Fucking YouTube it and you watch how fucking good they are. Johnny Rotten fucking just blew his nose onto the fucking crowd. The fucking crowd went fucking ballistic, pulling the
I'm gonna do
barriers
something a
down
bit.
and fucking everything.
I'm gonna do something a bit naughty now,
Whoa.
and I've heard some of
I
this
mean, if
punk
you-
work. I'm gonna bring Sex Pistols out, but about 2 hours in, They're going to bring a guest singer out. Corey Taylor's going to come walking out and doing some punk. Have you heard some of his versions of some of the Pistol songs?
Teaming up with the Pistols.
He's mint. So that's my low blow. Bosh.
That'd be fucking start.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can see. Like, I've wrote mine down, obviously, and I've also wrote Sam's down as well as he's gone along. And you can see that, you know, Sam is more of the younger generation.
I'm just trying to make it,
you know,
a bit of
so
everything.
at my festival, it's just going to be 50 and 60-year-old blokes.
Where's the skirt, Brendan? Where's the skirt?
And then, and then at Robbo's, he's going to have the skirt and the young ones. So, yeah, I can see, but I've gone with heart rather than fucking, you know. But that's me.
So my list is quite interesting.
Ooh, okay.
So I would have opened up with New Found Glory. Great band to start with. Fucking brilliant band, and they're fucking hyper. That will get you right in the fucking mood. Then I would go straight, nice, chilled out, nice and punk. Is the Cramps.
Sick.
No, they're fucking brilliant, and they would be so good. Just again, it's just nice. And then Rancid straight after, nice and easy. Then followed by the Ramones, nice and easy. But then you've got two nice headliners coming up.
Nice.
So
I didn't think
I'd
about
need
specials
to chill
from there.
out. So I'd get the specials playing. Get the specials in. That'll just nicely fucking chill everyone out. Get everyone dancing, but everyone like fucking calm down a little bit. Then Blink 182, obviously. Blink 182 needs a headline. They're just headlining band. And then a reunion to all the Sex Pistols. But with Sid Vicious, it has to be Sid. Sid has to be in it.
Question is, would you go to either? That which one would you choose if you're going to go on them gigs?
Only one could dream.
Can't go to your own.
Can't go to your own.
Be honest, I've lost.
Be honest, mate. I think mine's a bit far-fetched. It's a bit far-fetched. I've put Blink 182 in at 3.
Headliner in free
Do
spot.
you know what I mean? I've not really budgeted very well. Do you know what I mean? So,
see, I'm all over
Roblo's,
Robbo's
mate.
easily. However, you put the Pogues in there, and the Pogues need to be at a punk festival. Yeah, the Pogues is that's amazing. I mean, the Pogues deserve to be in a fucking festival like that. I will go with Robbo's though.
Mine's realistic. Mine could actually happen. Yours
Great.
So
is.
I'm saying that.
I agree.
But Brent, I tell you what, though, your list was fucking genius, and I loved it. It's so good. And the fact is that before we started this podcast, you wouldn't know what half of those bands were, which is fucking amazing. And now you do, and it just goes to show.
And this
that,
is
like,
why
the podcast is working. But that, I would have gone to both gigs straight up, and I would have paid fucking a lot of money as well.
We could be a bit more open-minded about it. It'd be nice to do this in another year's time.
Exactly.
When we've had a good year under our belt to see the difference. So like 2025 festival. So yeah. Obviously we're coming to my subject now. The best of all the days. The dirty, smelly, grungy, grebos, sweaty
metal
moshpits. So this, I'll make it easy for you. It doesn't have to be metal. It's just
Go on,
rock
man,
and
you do
metal.
your first
So
one.
I'm
Mine's
happy.
brilliant.
Right, it's fucking hell.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to open up with Biffy Clyro.
that's a big opener though, Bren.
But I don't think if it's a big opener, Biffy Clyro is. But if I look at my two headliners and the one before the headliner,
But what
they're
you
not
gotta
in
remember
comparison.
is they-
to understand, to
they,
get me.
Headline
It's like-
download Saturday.
I know they have, but on my list, they're a
Fine, we'll
fucking
see how we get on.
perfect opener for the Sunday morning. Everyone, you know yourself. You've been to festivals
fucked,
Sunday.
I
You're like,
wouldn't
oh fuck, I'm just about enough of this now. And then
man,
you
I
hear
get
Biffy
where you're
Clyro
coming.
start.
I get where you're coming.
Oh man, do you know what I mean? And it's just like,
Where's
maybe
Miss
I can
Stella?
do another 16, 18 hours of drinking. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I'm having to think about this. Liam might have to go 1 and 2 because I'm trying to.
Best band, the best band to open up a rock festival, Motorhead. Hey, Motorhead to start. That will fuck it on a Sunday. That will wake you up.
If you like to gamble, I'll tell you how you're mad.
Straight away. Imagine hearing that as the
Windmill.
That's it.
Arms
You'll
will
be
be
going all day. You don't need anything else. So yeah, Motorhead for me. My second one now. I thought, nah. I think these would be a nice level second band. Is Black Sabbath. Nah, they're not too powerful.
Oh, Jesus.
They're not too powerful. They're not too heavy, but they'll keep you
The
going.
question I've got
I mean,
is
follow
who your
Motorhead's quite difficult.
front man in
so, you know.
Black Sabbath, if you had a choice.
I know what Liam's going to say.
It'd definitely be Ozzy, but it'd be Ozzy in the younger days.
Oh, oi.
Younger days.
Ozzy.
Not old Ozzy.
Oi.
Not old fucking Crypt Keeper. Yeah, not Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, man. I'm with you.
Yeah,
man.
Ozzy off his nut on drugs, sniffing hammers. Ozzy. Yeah. Go on then, Brad.
Well, I'm struggling because I want to make it a little bit more realistic than I did my punk one, if I'm being honest. I've got my last 3, so I've got my 2 headliners and my one that's going to warm the headliners up. It's the middle section I'm struggling with, but after Biffy, I'm going to go with Van Halen.
Wow.
They're not a massive.
What do you mean
are
they're
they?
not massive?
Do you know what I mean? They're not.
2 episodes ago, you were telling me they were.
They're not massive.
It will make up your mind.
No, but in that episode, we're talking about frontmen. As a frontman, he's a very good frontman. But if you're looking at metal and rock, you know, Van Halen aren't like in the Led Zepp fucking kind of category, are they? Let's be honest. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong.
Oh.
But actually, I'm going to go with Pearl Jam.
About Van Halen the grunge.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pearl Jam. I'm going to go open with Biffy, then I'm going to move on to Pearl Jam. I can see my list. I can see my 7 being so different to Liam's. It's going to be unreal, yeah.
These are the metal bands that I would listen to. That's what I've gone by. Who I would like to see. So, I mean, Motorhead to open up easy, Black Sabbath to level you out a bit, and then you need to be knocked off your fucking tits with System of a Down. Get you back up and running, and you're knackered. You know,
I've never seen out crazy when the curtains dropped to Prison Song. When they started playing in the background, and then suddenly curtain dropped. The circle pits were massive.
Been mental, absolutely mental. So yes, this one down by you. About you, Breno.
I've gone with Creedence Clearwater Revival, just to mellow it out a bit. They are a rock band.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are, mate.
And that's because Biffy's fucking smashed it out of the park. Then Pearl Jam's come in, and Eddie Vedder, you can't understand a word he's singing, but you enjoyed it. And now we're going to bring some Creedence in there just to get them ready for the build up to the end of the day.
So after System of a Down, you're going to need some energy because you've got 4 more bands left, and System of a Down and Motorhead would absolutely twist your nut, right? So Iron Maiden would follow from System of a Down. Not too heavy, but you could sing along and it would get along. Everyone could get on the shoulders and keep you going. That would nicely keep you going, level you out, back to earth with Iron Maiden. Back to earth.
Okay.
That's a big call. That is a very big call.
Oh, it gets better.
Right. So after Creedence, I'm going to go with a very multi-instrumental band, and they are classed as rock. I've just double checked, just so you don't give me no shit. And I'm going to go with the Electric Light Orchestra. ELO.
That's not a bad shout.
That is a really good
I'm going to go with Jeff Lynne and Roy Wood, and they're going to warm everybody up for the last 3 acts of the day. And I think they're perfect to come on after Creedence.
So my next one, Brent, after Iron Maiden, this is something that you both might not like, but I think this would mix perfectly in a rock festival or whatever, rock metal or whatever you want to call it. You've got your 2 lineups which need to be absolutely epic. But the best band that I think that would lead up to these two is the Arcade Fire.
Oh, that's a big call.
The Arcade Fire after
like
Iron
Arcade
Maiden.
Fire.
That would be so good after Iron Maiden. The Arcade Fire. They're not as big as any of the bands on there. However, they've got some fucking wicked songs, and they would. That would keep people going. Great band. Great band.
I think you're going to be surprised because I was going to say Arcade Fire, but I went with the Black Keys instead.
That's a good call.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that's very good.
So ELO have just finished, and you've had your bit of keyboard and all that bollocks, and now you've gone for the Black Keys, who are a good rock band, not too heavy, but they're getting everybody warmed up for the main 2.
I think that's a really good idea.
I like Black Keys.
My next one, though, this is it now, the 2 big liners, Slipknot. Straight after the Arcade Fire, you're fucking going for it now. You fucking, you imagine you watch the Arcade Fire, you think, oh my god, that was such a good gig, and then fucking Slipknot come in, and then you've got just fucking chaos, mate.
That is chaos.
Chaos. You just wouldn't stop. You would be. I'd probably have an heart attack if it went to. That would be fucking. Oh god.
Chaos.
Yeah,
Absolute chaos.
Yeah. I've definitely not gone towards any kind of Slipknot, Korn, or whatever kind of bands.
Why is that, Brendan?
Because I don't know them. Never listened to them. No interest in listening to them.
Yeah. No, you've got to at some point. Yeah. What, mate? I had to do the Kings of Leon.
Yeah. All right. I feel like I'm getting fucking ganged up on here.
I turn up to work with a white face, black makeup on.
Oh no.
I'll have to get my tattoo covered up with all Slipknot stuff.
I don't like metal, like when it comes to like people screaming and shit down the mics, but Slipknot do it really well. They do it very well.
Obviously,
very well.
I probably know 1 or 2 songs, but yeah, I've never delved into that kind of.
Fucking Jesus.
I've been at the front a few times for their gigs. It's ridiculous. Barriers get ripped up and everything.
Yeah, I could imagine.
This is where I lose around to Liam because my 6th act, so they're not headlining because I think my headliner are a better band, but coming in at 6 after the Black Keys is Metallica.
Nice.
Oh Jesus Christ, that's a big shout.
Yeah, it's a good call. He's cheating now. He's bringing out the big guns. He's just bringing out the big guns.
I wonder if your headliner.
My headliner would sell everything. The whole world would come to this headlining gig. Yeah, they have to bring the person back to life. They have to bring him back to life, and it has to be Linkin Park.
It's playing for me.
Chester
It's playing for
Bennington
me.
alive. No, imagine it. Linkin Park, right? Mate, I'm not a fan of Linkin Park, but you think about it. You bring Chester Bennington back for 1 gig only
This
in a
is the
festival,
one.
and you bring him back, mate. The world when he died, the fans were fucking crying. There was like people playing this song, mate. The world stopped for a minute. I'm telling you, if you brought them back for 1 gig, the world would go fucking bananas.
I didn't think you were going to say Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, because I don't class them as
the new metal
or rock.
Yes, new metal. The
I
thing
don't
is
know.
with Linkin Park, like they peaked, like they didn't peak. They just
got
was
better.
on and on and on. Yeah, and they sold out fast, like 15, 20 seconds. And when Chester's gone, they're selling out quicker.
I know how big they are. I
The
know.
world would stop for this festival to go.
I just don't. I wouldn't class them as like I'm looking at
surprised
your
when you
list
did the
now.
mods when you say the Beatles with Lennon in. Do you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
that's what I would. That's what I was thinking.
I just probably I didn't. I've got the Beatles copy. I didn't even think of it, mate. Like I say, when you're thinking
I've just
about
been
so
thinking
many
about mine
bands
now,
in your
and thinking,
head,
shit, man, I would change loads.
That's it. That's why it's harder.
Yeah,
There's no time
exactly.
to prep for it. It's literally what would you do now?
Yeah, I know it would sell instantly, sell out straight up.
my headliner I think would sell more than Liam's.
Ooh.
And this is the guy I thought Liam was going to say to bring back from the dead. There ain't nobody better to headline a festival with a guitar in his hand, and that's Mr. Jimi
I've
Hendrix.
just crossed out Nirvana. I thought you were going to go for Nirvana.
Yeah. No, I tell you what, Jimi Hendrix. You win me on that one. I think people would go and see Jimmy more than they would Linkin Park.
I mean, if I'm not, I mean, I'm looking at yours, Liam, and I think you've put your list upside down.
No.
No, you always stop with Motorhead.
Why would you finish with Motorhead?
And well, I think
Motorhead.
no, I wouldn't say you finish with Motorhead, but I'd say Sabbath is more of a headliner than Linkin Park.
For me, if I was going to do a festival, I would like someone to fucking wake me up. Then I would want someone to bring me back down, and then I want someone to fucking bring me back up. Then knock me back down, and then bring me back up. I mean, if you do Iron Maiden, if you follow Iron Maiden to the Arcade Fire, I know Arcade Fire is nothing like the music of them, but the Arcade Fire have got some of the most talented fucking music in the world. Like one of the most talented bands ever. And I
agree.
To split, you just to me, it's like I've always said this. Like if you're gonna create an album, you have to have one amazing song to start with to get you in. The second song has to be better than the first one. Then bring you back down 3 and 4, and then 5, 6, 7, and it just goes up and up and up. And it's the same with a festival for me. Bring up, go down, bring up, go down, and then right at the end, just bring you right back, right up to touching
That's
the
exactly
stars,
that's exactly where I've gone with mine.
Right, so Robbo, do you want me to read you mine and Liam's festival before you give us yours?
Go for it, brother.
Yeah?
I'll read mine out. You read yours out.
Right, so mine on the Sunday. So Brent's Festival Sunday, Biffy Clyro, Pearl Jam, Creedence Clearwater Revival, ELO, The Black Keys, Metallica, Jimi Hendrix.
That is
Fucking
good.
dirty, that is.
That is a good line.
That is good. That is good. So mine's Motorhead, Black Sabbath, System of a Down, Iron Maiden, Arcade Fire, Slipknot, and then Linkin Park.
I'd pay good money for either. I'd give my left leg.
I would go to both.
I've been a bit more conservative, man. I've put a few in that you don't know just to bulk it out. We aren't going nuts with the big hitters. But we'll see. I've opened up with Youngblood because I think it'd be a good opener.
Good call.
And then I've tried Brendan at work with these. He don't really get on. Bad Omens.
Yeah, good call. They're really good. They're really good.
Bad Omens, and pick you back up with some classic Bullet from Valentine.
Whoa.
I always call the fourth slot the Old But Gold, so I'd go for Limp Bizkit.
I was going to say Limp Bizkit. I was going to say Limp Bizkit.
Is it the perfect time where everyone's got the energy? They can move with him, keep on rolling, baby, and all that. And then after he's gone off, that's when I'd have brought Jimi Hendrix on. Bring it down. Bring it down.
But imagine that you work out and you walk out, you just finish watching Limp Bizkit, and all you hear is
exactly.
You're like, whoa!
This is where I am, and this is obviously we're coming down now for a big pop at the end. I'd bring in Linkin Park because let's be honest, by the end you're going to be in tears if you're a fan.
Mate,
knowing that will be the last time you see Chester on stage, and then we're going to go for it, and then just
imagine that, yeah. One last time,
obviously all the tears and the emotions out. That's when you bring Slipknot on to destroy the place. you wouldn't even have to bring the stage down because it'd be dragged down by the end of that gig.
Yeah, I would love to see a Slipknot gig, but like fucking full on.
I thought it'd be easier, but I'm going to give you both a point because you both pulled a really good Sunday out of the bag.
Yeah, they were both good. Bren's was awesome, man. That was good. I didn't think you was going to do well on that one, Bren.
I thought you both did really well on that.
Cheers,
to be honest
with you. I thought you was going to do like.
I thought I was going to say Axl Rose, then Slash,
I think
then
that's what
Guns
he
N'
was gonna
Roses,
do.
then Slash again.
I thought you were going to say Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, Meatloaf.
Nah.
Bon Jovi, nah.
Nah.
Right, so what we'll do then, what I think we should do, because we've probably got about another 10 minutes of recording. Right, so I think what we should do, I've got everyone's written down. We should mix them up. So we're going to take, all right.
Fuck's sake.
So we're gonna take the 7. So who's opening up our ultimate festival? So we can either have, these are your fucking choices to open up a festival.
So we
Okay.
should pick from each list, but one.
I'm gonna read them out to you. Yeah, we're going to have one. I'm going to read them out to you. So you've got the Jam, the Enemy, the Libertines, Joy Division, Frank Carter, Newfound Glory, Biffy Clyro, Motorhead, or Youngblood to open up your festival. So I'm happy to eliminate straight away. Oh, I'm not happy to eliminate anybody.
I would straight up want Motorhead.
Because
I would straight up I
oh,
would straight up want Motorhead. Like out of all of them,
mate, I'm
awesome.
I'm going for the Jam.
Is it bad that I'm going for Frank Carter?
I'm going for the Jam. I mean,
no, Frank Carter's brilliant. Frank Carter would be Frank Carter in a real life situation. If we was going to a festival now, it's probably more likely Frank Carter.
Let's be honest. He's took his shirt off. He's covered in his tattoos. He's screaming. He's covered in sweat.
Yeah.
But Brendan don't like Frank Carter.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going Frank Carter then.
Yeah.
Let's go for Frank Carter then. Right. Okay.
That's a good
right.
one.
So after Frank, you can have. We can either have the Kinks, which I'm happy to let go of. The Cortinas, The Doors, Rancid, Newfound Glory, The Cramps, Pearl Jam, Sabbath, or Bad Omens.
Okay, now that's tough.
Now, to me, I'm looking at it and
I'm stuck between two.
Sabbath
and
to
Doors
be fair.
for me.
And we're being realistic on this.
Oh,
Rancid or Pearl Jam for me.
You two boys.
I'm on Rancid and Pearl Jam. I'm exactly the same.
I'm just trying to keep it realistic, mate.
Exactly
so the Doors as number 2. I'm with Frank Carter and Rattlesnakes. You're going to have Rancid or Pearl Jam, I think.
Pearl Jam would complement Frank Carter, though. I think it would complement
some heavier punk after some lighter punk.
Rancid would.
I'm happy to go with Rancid.
I'm happy to go with Rancid.
Fuck off, punk boy. You're winning again.
Let's do Rancid. Mate, Rancid is
Frank Carter's yours, you
every
bell.
festival. I mean, they just sold out our festival of 70,000. Believe it or not.
Right.
Amazing.
Right. Okay. So, right. Manic Street Preachers, no. Noel Gallagher is in 2 of them. Dead Kennedys, Blink 182.
Bullet.
Creedence, System of a Down, Bullet for My Valentine.
Bullet for My Valentine. Yeah, Bullet straight up.
Yeah,
Don't forget the mods are here as well.
Bullet straight up.
The mods are here. Yeah.
Bullet straight up. It's a no-brainer.
Well, I'll give it you.
It's a no-brainer.
I'm happy.
No-brainer.
Right, number 4. Limp Bizkit, Iron Maiden, ELO. Rancid's on that one 4. The Ramones are 4 on 2.
ELO.
James, Johnny Marr.
Oh fuck, man.
Because they could be part of the mod. Yeah. They could be part of the mod scene, couldn't they?
Yeah, Johnny Marr or ELO.
I was going to go with ELO or Johnny Marr.
ELO or Johnny Marr, one of those two. I'm happy with the majority.
Right, Black Keys, Arcade Fire, Jimi Hendrix, The Specials, Soft Play, The Pogues, Ocean Colour Scene on 3. Ocean Colour Scene on 3 at 5. I'm going to go with the Pogues.
I'm going to go with the Pogues.
I'll have to go ears then. Pogues
I have to go for the Pogues at 5.
I want to give Ocean Colour Scene it just because it's just nice to let him feel like he's part of this, doesn't it?
It's all 3 of them, isn't it?
That's fine.
Yeah, but I think I'm happy to ditch Ocean Colour Scene to see the Pogues.
Oh, I would fucking in a flash. I'd chop my left arm off to see the Pogues again.
Right, this is where we are now. We're at the 2 headliners. Right, so at 6, Linkin Park, Slipknot, Metallica, Blink 182 are on 2, The Clash, Liam Gallagher, The Who, James. I'm going for The Who. I'm going for The Who, mate. They're the best band there out of them.
Why don't we make it then?
They're
Hang
fucking,
on. So
they're
gotta be
legendary,
alive,
mate.
So everyone we've picked can do it.
They could headline.
So that knocks Linkin Park out. We don't have to worry about them. They're gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It knocks the Pogues out.
That's
We're gonna have to do a
let's go
live
back
now.
then. Let's go back to that one. We're not the Pogues out.
Yeah, Ocean Colour Scene.
Right, so we're going Ocean Colour Scene.
Yeah.
We're all chilling out.
All three of us picked that. I think that's fair.
Who else is? Say him again.
I'm still saying The Who for 6.
Yeah, but Rancid over then to Ocean Colour Scene. Is that what we're doing?
Let's go on. At the minute, we're at Frank Carter,
Good.
Rancid, Bullet from a Valentine, ELO,
Yeah.
Ocean Colour Scene.
No, that doesn't sound right.
We're struggling.
I mean-
Doesn't sound right at all.
Oh, they've got to be alive. So we can't have the specials either. Can't have the Pogues.
Oh.
We can have Soft Play in at 5. The Black Keys,
happy with Soft Play,
Arcade Fire.
Arcade Fire.
They're the ones that are alive.
So,
So you got Ocean. So you got
yeah, I like soft play
It's
on
either-
fire as well.
it's out of Ocean Colour Scene. These are the ones that are alive that we've chosen. Ocean Colour Scene, the Black Keys, Arcade Fire, or Soft Play. I'm going to go. I do like Arcade Fire, but I prefer the Black Keys. But they're both the same. They're pretty much both the same, aren't they? Do you know what? As
Going on from what we've got at the minute, ELO, who's best to support them? I mean, soft play with.
It's just how it's landed, isn't it? That's the problem.
Further down, but soft play are good. Yeah, I see the Arcade Fire for me. They're just a fucking great band.
I'm stuck. I like Black Keys and Arcade
we'll
Fire.
go Arcade Fire then.
What do you
We'll go
think,
Arcade
Ryan?
Fire.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, they're a bit faster.
But I
go
prefer
Arcade Fire
Arcade
'cause I
Fire
do-
just that
I
little
do
bit
like-
more.
Yeah.
Go through them again. Who's
Right,
alive?
so this is
Who
where the
can we
fucking
use?
nitty gritty goes. So are we going for the Who? Right, so we can use Slipknot. We can use Metallica. We can use Blink 182. We can use James. We can use Liam Gallagher, and we can use the Who.
The Arcade Fire, then the Who. would
Liam
be
Gallagher.
fucking-
Liam Gallagher after Arcade Fire would be fucking mint.
I like the Who. I think it's a good call.
Yeah, I'm happy. I said the Who.
By going from the genres, what coming.
I think we're going to struggle with an headliner now, though. It's going to really fuck us up for an headliner.
It would be if you.
I don't think so because
No.
I think
See, I can't
if you're
do that.
going Arcade Fire to the Who, then you're going to have to go for the Rolling Stones, aren't you? To come on,
No,
you've
I
got
like
to.
the Who, but I can't follow on.
One of
with
the
it,
best
so
bands of all
gotta go
time.
home.
I like the Who. Right.
Well, the thing is, though, you can't. Me and Liam have gone for
I
dead
know what
people
you're saying.
for your
I know
metal
what you're saying.
because we've gone for Jimmy and Linkin Park.
You definitely can't. You
Sam's
definitely
gone
can't
for
go Who
Slipknot.
followed by Slipknot. That ain't going to work.
Sex Pistols are dead. We've all gone for Sex Pistols.
There's no. All the Sex Pistols are alive. The Sex Pistols are alive.
Sid Vicious ain't.
Yeah, but Glenn Matlock was the original bassist, and Glenn Matlock's back in.
But what we're going, I've already decided. We're going for the Who, and then to close the show is the Stone Roses
Who?
because they are just a fucking legendary band, mate.
The Who would be a fucking epic headline. The Who.
I'm out with you.
I'm going for the Who, and I'm leaving it at that. I've made my mind up.
You've got to have a headliner, mate. You've got to have a 7.
Oh, we're not. Oh, shit.
And
It's-
6. This is
what-
the problem. It's
That's what
following.
they do.
It's
Who are
following
in
them
seven,
on.
aren't
Who do we follow them on with?
Who were in 6?
Oh.
Yeah.
Rolling Stones was 7.
Oh. What from the Who? Can you say them out again, then, Bren?
So these are the ones we're only having alive people. Yeah. So the Rolling Stones, the Stone Roses, Oasis, Sex Pistols. If you're not talking about Sid being in there, Slipknot. It's going to have to be the Sex. It's going to have to be the Sex Pistols, then, isn't it?
No.
I'll go Oasis, me, all
I mean,
day long,
The
but
Who, the Sex Pistols aren't as big as the Who, are they? I know Oasis reunion would be fucking sick. From the Who as well. But then are Oasis bigger than the Who? Always.
I'm struggling. I'm really struggling now.
I don't know. There's some. I don't know. Probably not. But then we could. But then you can turn around and you can say, "Are the Sex Pistols bigger than the Who?"
In their world, no. But
or Slipknot bigger
in
than
their
the
world,
Who?
they are.
Do you know what I mean?
This is about, isn't it?
None of the bands that we mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Oasis would sell millions of tickets if they got back together.
So would Linkin
But that's
Park
just me
if they're
being
alive.
biased, maybe.
But so would the Sex Pistols.
What are your
if they had a
thoughts on it?
reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex Pistols could probably follow the Who.
I don't think they could.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about the genres of music,
If you ignore all genres, then yeah, the Sex Pistols is easy for me because I love them. But if I was going to listen to the Who, if I was at home listening to the Who, I wouldn't put the Sex Pistols on after the Who.
yeah. But all right, then I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's think of somebody else that could follow the Who that we haven't mentioned. But they have to be alive. I mean, in my opinion, I'm thinking of it now in my head, is the Rolling Stones are probably bigger than the Who.
Yeah, the Who usually support the Rolling Stones, don't they?
So other than that, would you bump Metallica up to headlining after the Who?
Cool.
We're stuck. We're stalemated now.
Oh God, that's fucking horrible.
AC/DC.
You know, we could all just.
Yeah, that's not a bad claim.
With Brian May.
That's not a bad shot, mate. To be fair,
Brian Johnson, I mean.
It's not a bad shot.
Headline as the singer.
I'd pay for that festival.
Can you imagine who's just come off and then it?
Mate, that's not a bad. They are. Frank Carter, No Out Snakes, Rancid, Brother from Airline, Yellow, Occupy, The Who, AC/DC. Yeah. I think AC/DC could easily follow the Who.
But so Paul McCartney could follow the fucking From the Who. Paul McCartney and Ringo together, they could follow the Who, and that would be a fucking dynamic. That would be fucking awesome. Yeah, McCartney and fucking Ringo doing Beatles songs and doing all their old, like the old Beatles shit.
You could have George Harrison's son on bass guitar as well.
I mean, you could have like fucking Elton John going after as well. I mean, not many people like Elton John, but fucking Elton John after the Who is fucking amazing.
You just got to think about what bands are bigger than the Who that
awesome
could.
After the Who.
You could suck my dick. You're nowhere near this festival.
Awesome.
No. I'd rather Guns N' Roses.
I'd rather you suck my dick now, making fucking swearing like that at me.
It's difficult, mate, because the Who are big.
I know the Who
are big.
This is what I'm on about peaking too soon. You've peaked too soon. This is your fault.
What about the Police reunion?
Police.
Oh, hang on. Bruce Springsteen, the boss.
Cool. Oh, there you go. Win. Yeah,
there you go.
The boss.
Yeah,
the boss walks out straight after the Who, mate.
Fucking hell. Actually, just starts off and does a fucking song with them. Oh, mate. Straight up. Fucking Springsteen.
I think that's the first agreement we've had.
Yeah, Win. I love the boss. I love fucking the boss. It's amazing.
It was very. I enjoyed that episode, lads.
I wanted to do something a bit different.
It gets you thinking. It does get you fucking thinking, doesn't it? But you're going to sit back there now. You're going to play Fortnite, and then you're going to think, why did I fucking say them? Why didn't I say him? Do you know what I mean? Why haven't we put the Cranberries in the fucking
why did we
festival?
put Bruce Springsteen in there?
They're all coming in now, aren't they?
Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Why didn't we put Kanye West in there and
What I'm
Eminem?
loving the fact is that we've got Newfound Glory up there. Like, what about?
I love Newfound Glory, man.
They're the ones
They're well good.
I've
They're
circled-
well good.
I've circled them, mate. I've actually circled Newfound Glory because both of you said them, and I don't know who they are. I've actually ticked them off.
They are on American Pie.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay.
very American Pie.
I really wanted.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like No Effects as well
NoFX
because
are good, man.
my mate in Ireland, Paul.
Oh, they're well good.
My mate in Ireland, Paul, is going to see them in Germany. My mate
Yeah,
John
their
Tom.
last gig. It's their last gig ever.
Yeah, my
That's
mate
it.
John mentioned that obviously Paul listens to this podcast and he's a big punk fan. He's a bit like, he likes the same shit you do, Liam. It's not shit, by the way, because I like half of it already just by delving into it. And he was saying that he's actually going to Germany. Is it Munich or something to see No Effects?
Oh, amazing.
Nice, man.
Yeah, they sold out instantly. They've literally sold out. Like, it's the last ever gig. Fat Mike's not doing it anymore. He said, "That's it. I'm going to do one." He's going to do one.
Are they just?
They're old.
They're just doing one gig
They're
then,
in
not-
their 60s now.
they're not touring,
Yeah,
are
they're
they?
doing a massive tour. They're doing a whole tour.
Last
of
world tour, and that's
They're
it.
doing it one more tour. Yeah, last one.
Another
And what
loss.
a gig it's going to be, man!
That's-
What a gig! I mean, they are in the 60s. They've all got families, and do you know what I mean? And like even Fat Mike's was saying, like there's only so much fucking skirt wear I can wear, and like my bollocks are hurting when I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Swinging
It's
around.
like-
Down.
It's like
They even said it was like my balls sag so far down in this skirt. I got like they keep fucking hitting my legs. I'm too old.
it's like Robbo will know. There's only one band I went to. Luckily, I went to go see the Who last year at Derby Cricket Club, and it was an amazing experience. Don't get me wrong, but you just know that it's coming to an end.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
it's sad.
Because they can't do what they could do 20 years ago. And even though it was amazing, and they did all the songs you wanted them to do, but it's like me now. My missus said, you know, there's only one band I want to see now, which I don't think I'll get to see, is the Rolling Stones. That's the only band that I've seen. I've seen all the rest. All the rest that I've wanted to see. I've seen Oasis in the heyday. I've seen Stone Roses now. I've seen Johnny Marr. I've seen loads of bands. I've seen the Who now, but it's the Rolling Stones. But I don't think it'll be what I want it to be. They're like doing Sympathy for the Devil, like fucking full chat. You're just not gonna.
It's coming to an
Do you
end
know what
for
I mean?
some of these bands.
It's difficult,
horrible.
and I can see why people. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
horrible, mate.
it is,
The thing is, if you
and that's why I say to. Sorry, but and that's why I say to anybody who's listening, and to you two as well, don't put it off till tomorrow. If there's a band that you want to go and see, and you think to yourself, well, they'll be all right, they'll tour again in a couple of years.
right.
They fucking might not. So go and catch them while you can. That's what I'll say to everyone.
I mean, I've got a few gigs coming up. I mean, I've gone to see the Foo Fighters, and I'm not even that bothered. But I'm going to see him just
Yeah.
to see him. But I was going to sell my ticket, but then I'm like, well, I may as well just go. and
That's
see
right.
him. So
I'll be honest with you. I went on and when we did the previous episode to this one, not your punk episode, Liam, the Kings of Leon episode. I actually went on because I know they're doing a tour, and I've seen Kings of Leon. I've seen them twice, and I thought, oh, I know the tour, but I'm not gonna. I begrudge paying £140 to go and see them in Nottingham. Do you know what I mean? You keep a festival weekend. Go to Why Not
Why
for the
not?
weekend for £200 camping.
Yeah, man.
Do you understand what I mean? £140 to me is just, they're not worth £140. As much as I like them and enjoy some of their albums, they're not £140 worth.
no,
Who do you think they are? The Beatles?
It's when you turn around and you go and you start counting 140, 280. You know what I mean? You think, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But that's what it is, because I'm going to take the missus with me, or I'll take Connor with me, or whatever. It's 2 tickets. It's £300. Do you know what I mean? And then it's your fucking parking and your food and your drink on top of that. It does get expensive.
that's why festivals are the best. Even though you guys, they've still got Slam Dunk tickets left. So if you guys are going to Slam Dunk, we're all going. There's quite a few of us going.
I'm going. I ain't told you, but I'm going.
When actually is it?
You got one in May? Good lad, yeah. Robbo's going to come with us. There you go, Brent. It's only 120. It's only
Peer
120
pressure,
quid.
mate.
When is it?
Oh, 1 second. When is it? Let's get it up, sure.
Yeah,
Is it a one day?
Yeah.
When is it?
You're working that day.
It's May 16th, I think. Yeah, possibly.
I'm not, so you are.
we can give you a lift. Slam Dunk Festival is on Sunday, May the 26th. So it's the bank holiday in May. So you won't be.
He will. He likes double bubble. He loves the double bubble.
Oh no, bank holiday. It's in Leeds as well, so it's not far. It's Hatfield
going,
Park.
Well,
Sorry, no, it's not. It's
I'm
not.
going to Ireland.
It's Temple Newsham. That's where the one I'm going to. But again, you've got a mate. It's dead soon. I mean, you've got coming up. I mean, you've got for me the Selector. What a fucking band! They're gonna be amazing. A band called Snuff. The Bats in Souls are there. Amazing. A band called Goldfinger and the Interrupters. Pennywise. That'll be fucking well good, mate. That'll be so good. That'll be amazing. But then you've got you Me at 6 at the top. All American Rejects.
Love All American
State
Rejects.
Champs, yeah. Brand, these are bands that you might not. Mallory Knox, Funeral for a Friend. I mean, You Me at 6 is their last gig, so that's going to be fucking mental. Yeah, it's going to be mental. I want to see
Pale Waves is pretty good.
There as well.
She's awesome as
Against
front
the
woman.
Current. She's amazing. She's absolutely. I'd love to see Pale Waves. They're going to be massive. She's like the Robert Smith woman. She's amazing.
Are you going, Bren?
Really, really good. So yeah, Bren, all day, mate, all day. We're all going.
We could do it.
Up there.
We could do it as a.
I don't know. We'll see.
My sister's driving up and driving back.
2-part podcast about the live band you saw while we were there.
Yeah, we're driving up. We've got hotels booked and everything.
I don't know, mate. I've got
Nothing.
I'm going to Ireland, mate, on the 3rd of May. So that might.
That's a month.
That might take my tokens off me. You know what I mean? Whatever tokens I've saved up, that's gonna make a big dent in
Brent,
them.
this is for work.
This is
work,
part of the work experience until you get your credit card.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get to see the Bats and Souls live, mate. When you see the Bats and Souls live, Big D and the Kids Table are an amazing band as well. So there's going to be some really good fucking bands playing.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, this will open up a whole new music to you. I mean, the Mad Caddies, they're like a 16-piece band, and they're just fucking ska, trumpets, trombones, fucking saxophone, fucking 2 guitar. They're fucking brilliant. Check out the Mad Caddies. It's fast ska punk. It's just
I'd go just for Pennywise.
Well. I mean, if you get to see Pennywise, Goldfinger, mate, Pennywise are brilliant. That's going to be fucking wild, good. Especially when they do Bro Hymn.
Right, I believe we've got another fans question,
yes,
which is good, and we encourage these questions, people. Let's get some more in.
Yeah. So we do encourage people to send us questions in. So before we end the episode, we've got a question for Katrina. I'm currently reading the Sinead O'Connor's autobiography. What is the best biography, music biography you guys have read?
Easy,
and mine's dead easy. Fucking Keith Richards.
Yeah, I've got one.
How's that guy still alive?
That's it.
Keith Richards. Well said.
Mate, the stories that if you read his autobiography, it's insane. Like he tells you stories about where he hid cocaine in the side of his doors, where he ripped the panel out and shoved the cocaine in the side, where he sellotape weed in the back of his guitar, where he's put acid in his fucking headband.
What a guy.
And, mate, the stuff that he's gone through, it is one of the best reads. It's actually one of my favourite books. Like, it's fucking, and it's just from literally as soon as you start reading it, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Just all the way through. Just how that man is alive is beyond me.
Liam.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you could read.
I've only just learned. Is it? Hold on. Is audible reading? That's classed as reading, isn't it?
That's right.
I'm going to go with it's not. It's some people might say it's obvious, but it's not obvious. I've actually read Tony McCarroll's autobiography. Obviously, he was the original drummer from Oasis, and it was insightful. It was. Noel is portrayed as a bit of a dickhead, but I suppose if you get kicked out of what was going to be one of the biggest bands in the world at the time, you're going to have a little bit of a fucking mardon, aren't you? But yeah, that was interesting. It was interesting just to read about how, Rain, as they were previously called, started, and how they got to be Oasis and how he got kicked out of the band. But I'm sure he's happy because he got £5 million payout, so he's set up for life. But yeah, Tony McCarroll, original drummer from Oasis.
Nice, man.
Robbo?
For me, it's got to be Corey Taylor's Seven Deadly Sins.
I bet that's good.
It's a very good book. It's more about how he's destroyed all of them sins and how far he was willing to go early on in the days of his bands. A lot of guys don't realise he didn't start in Slipknot. He started in Stone Sour, and then Slipknot was his side band where he could let off some steam, and suddenly they were the biggest band in the world at a very young age, and it nearly cost him his life more than once. Really good book, really good read. It's available on Audible if you can't read like me.
Awesome. That was a good question.
But, yeah.
And Robbo, so let's just end the episode. But thanks for that, mate. That would fucking rack my brain, especially how late it is. It racked my brain, but that was good. It was nice to see. And it would be wicked to see next year what we fucking come up with next. Like, because I even thought about putting the Kings of Leon on it. Like, I actually thought so. Do you know what I mean?
See the difference.
Like,
my music genre, my music's opening up to a lot of things. So.
And me, I agree.
Yeah.
And me.
I
mean, Faith No More was a big opener for me, and obviously you've opened. I mean, I like I said previously, I think I am a little bit of a punk in a way because I've always had them kind of albums in the background. Pistols, Clash, Buzzcocks have always been around, but you've introduced me to more. I'm not going to say obscure bands, but you've opened I've delved into that genre of music a hell of a lot more because of this podcast. So thanks for that, mate.
I think one thing we realise and we all agree on is we're a lot more the same than we realise. You like certain bands I like in the metal and rock world. I like certain bands of your mod world. I like certain bands of your punk world. This is the beauty of music. We keep going on about it.
Absolutely.
It's music. It changes your life in ways you don't ever realise. I'd like to thank you both for today.
It was awesome.
Have you got anything you'd like to say, Bren?
Yeah, just the usual. Just thank you guys for doing this with me as normal. Thank my family for the support. Thank everyone on social media for fucking sharing and liking and commenting on everything we put out there. And I'm sure Liam's going to do it, but I'm going to thank Shadows of Silhouette, the Bracknell, the Blue Collars, the Atoms, and the 76 Club. And if there's any other bands out there that listen to this podcast and wants to get your music on, you're more than welcome. Just hit us up on any of the socials or whatever and let us know, and we'll more than happily oblige. Thanks for today, Robbo. Good episode, mate.
That was so good.
Anything you want to say, Liam?
Nah, just again, thanks to the bands for letting us use the music, and if we've got any more out there, let us know. Check us out on YouTube and watch the live episodes now. You can also get us on Acast, Spotify, Amazon, everywhere. Just listen to us, show support, likes, share, comment. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. It's been amazing. The journey's only just started, so yeah, thank you very much.
One last thing I'd like to say before we close out, Brendan, is after this goes out, we're going to give it 2 or 3 days, and then I'm going to put a poll out. We're going to see whose day wins to the vote. We'll make it available. I'm going to make it into a picture so everyone can see what we picked. But share, like, follow. Just tell everyone about it. Let's get it out there, guys. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Acast, Spotify, Apple Music. You know where we are now. We don't have to keep repeating ourselves. And all I can say is, Bren, take us out.
Take care. Come here. Now fuck off.